Welcome to Intelligence Gateway.
Incident Responses Policy Part 1 Lecture 21.2. Explain the concept of Computer Security Incident Response Team, CSIRT. A Computer Security Incident Response Team, CSIRT, is a specialized group or team within an organization responsible for handling and responding to cybersecurity incidents. Its primary purpose is to detect, analyze, and manage security breaches, cyber attacks, and other digital threats that may compromise the organization's information systems and data. CSIRTs play a crucial role in enhancing the overall cybersecurity posture of an organization. They are equipped with the necessary skills and expertise to identify and assess the severity of security incidents, allowing them to take immediate and appropriate actions to mitigate the impact of the incident. CSIRTs are integral to maintaining the resilience and security of an organization's digital assets. Their efforts are crucial in mitigating risks, reducing the potential for data breaches, and safeguarding sensitive information from unauthorized access or manipulation. Explain the responsibilities of the different members within the Computer Security Incident Response Team, CSIRT. Team Leader, Incident Lead, Associate Members. The responsibilities of different members within a Computer Security Incident Response Team, CSIRT, are as follows. Team Leader. The team leader is responsible for overseeing the entire CSIRT and ensuring that it operates efficiently and effectively. Their key responsibilities include providing overall leadership and direction to the team members, coordinating the team's activities and resources during incidents, developing and maintaining incident response procedures and policies, interfacing with senior management to communicate incident updates and impact, collaborating with other teams within the organization and external entities for incident resolution, conducting regular training and drills to keep the team's skills up to date, evaluating the team's performance and implementing improvements to enhance response capabilities. Incident Lead. The Incident Lead is in charge of managing specific cybersecurity incidents, from detection to resolution. Their primary responsibilities are taking immediate action upon identifying a security incident to mitigate its impact, coordinating the incident response efforts of other team members, analyzing the incident's scope, severity, and potential consequences, implementing appropriate measures to contain and neutralize the threat, liaising with relevant stakeholders, such as IT staff, legal teams, and external authorities, as required, documenting all actions and findings throughout the incident response process, leading post-incident reviews to identify lessons learned and improve future responses. Associate Members. Associate members are the supporting members of the CSIRT who assist the team leader and incident lead in handling incidents. Their responsibilities include assisting in incident detection and analysis, such as monitoring systems for suspicious activities, executing specific tasks assigned by the team leader or incident lead during an incident, providing technical expertise in areas such as network security, malware analysis, or forensics, contributing to incident documentation and reporting, collaborating with other IT and security teams to gather necessary information and support incident resolution efforts. Overall, a well-structured and coordinated CSIRT ensures effective incident management, rapid response, and increased resilience against cybersecurity threats for the organization. Each member plays a vital role in this collaborative effort to protect the organization's digital assets and sensitive information. Investigate and outline the various tools available to organizations for verifying the legitimacy of a threat, identifying the type of attack, and assessing its level of severity. Organizations have access to a range of tools and technologies that aid in verifying the legitimacy of a threat, identifying the type of attack, and assessing its severity. Here are some of the key tools used for these purposes. Intrusion Detection Systems IDs. IDS monitors network traffic in real time and alerts when suspicious or malicious activities are detected. It helps in identifying potential attacks and their patterns, aiding in the early detection of threats. Intrusion Prevention Systems (IPS). IPS goes a step beyond IDS. By actively blocking or mitigating identified threats, it can prevent attacks from reaching their target and minimize the potential impact. Security Information and Event Management SIEM solutions collect and analyze security event data from various sources throughout the organization. They provide a centralized view of security incidents, helping to correlate information and detect complex attack patterns. Firewalls act as a barrier between an organization's internal network and external networks. They inspect incoming and outgoing traffic based on predefined rules, preventing unauthorized access and filtering out potential threats. Antivirus and anti-malware software. These tools are designed to detect, quarantine, and remove malicious software such as viruses, worms, and trojans from computer systems. Threat intelligence platforms. These platforms gather and analyze data from various sources to provide insights into emerging threats, attacker techniques, and vulnerabilities that can aid in assessing the severity of potential threats. Packet analyzers. Sniffers. Packet analyzers capture and analyze network traffic, helping security analysts understand the nature of suspicious packets and potential attack vectors. Endpoint Detection and Response (EDR). EDR solutions monitor endpoints, computers, servers, and other devices for unusual behavior and potential threats, enabling rapid response and containment. Vulnerability Scanners. Vulnerability scanners scan networks, systems, and applications to identify weaknesses and potential entry points for attackers. Threat hunting tools. Threat hunting involves proactive searches for threats that may have evaded traditional security measures. Various tools and techniques are employed to discover hidden threats. Penetration testing tools. Penetration testing tools simulate cyber attacks to identify vulnerabilities and evaluate an organization's ability to withstand real-world attacks. It is important to note that while these tools are valuable for threat detection and analysis, the effectiveness of the cybersecurity defense also depends on skilled security analysts who can interpret the data and respond appropriately to the identified threats. A combination of technology, expertise, and proactive practices can significantly enhance an organization's ability to safeguard against cyber threats. Conduct research to elucidate the elements of a security incident that would trigger a cybersecurity investigation. Certainly, a cybersecurity investigation is initiated when specific elements of a security incident are detected. These elements serve as triggers that prompt organizations to conduct a thorough examination of the event. Some common elements that may trigger a cybersecurity investigation include anomalous network activity, unusual patterns of network traffic, unexpected data transfers, or suspicious connections to unknown IP addresses can indicate a potential security breach. Unauthorized access attempts, repeated failed login attempts, especially from different locations or using different credentials, may signal a malicious actor trying to gain unauthorized access. Malware or ransomware. Infections, the detection of malware or ransomware on systems, identified either through antivirus alerts or abnormal system behavior, warrants immediate investigation to contain the threat. Data exfiltration or leakage. Suspicious data transfers outside the organization's network, especially involving sensitive or confidential info, are strong indicators of a security incident. Phishing attacks. A high volume of phishing emails targeting employees or customers can be a sign of an ongoing cyber attack aimed at acquiring sensitive information or compromising credentials. Unusual user behavior. Unexpected changes in user behavior, such as excessive privilege escalation or accessing restricted areas of the network, may point to insider threats or compromised accounts. System or application errors. Frequent system crashes. Abnormal system resource usage or unusual error messages could be indicative of a security incident or potential cyber attack. Security alerts from monitoring tools, warnings from intrusion detection systems, SIEM platforms, or other security monitoring tools that indicate a potential security breaches should be promptly investigated. Third-party security reports, notification from external entities, such as partners or security researchers, about potential vulnerabilities or breaches involving the organization, can be a trigger for investigation, regulatory or compliance violations, suspected violations of industry regulations or compliance standards may necessitate an investigation to ensure adherence and address any security lapses. Indicators of compromised IOCs. Identifying IOCs, such as suspicious IP addresses, domain names, or file hashes associated with known threat actors, can prompt a response to prevent further damage. Physical security incidents, events like unauthorized access to facilities, or the theft of equipment with sensitive data may trigger investigation chat, encompass both physical and cyber aspects. In summary, any unusual or suspicious activity that deviates from the norm and has the potential to compromise the confidentiality, integrity, or availability of an organization's data or systems should be considered a trigger for a cyber security investigation. Organizations must have well-defined incident response procedures in place to promptly and effectively respond to such triggers and mitigate the impact of security incidents. Elaborate on the reasons why an organization would aim to limit the impact and reduce the potential threat exposure. An organization seeks to limit the impact and reduce potential threat exposure for several compelling reasons. Protecting confidentiality. By containing the damage, an organization safeguards sensitive and confidential information from falling into unauthorized hands. Preventing data breaches ensures that sensitive data, trade secrets, customer information, and other valuable assets remain secure. Preserving integrity. Minimizing the risk of cyber attacks helps maintain the integrity of the organization's systems and data. Unchecked attacks can corrupt or manipulate critical information, leading to significant operational disruptions and loss of trust. Ensuring availability. Containing threats ensures that essential services and systems remain operational and available to users. Reducing the impact of an incident helps prevent prolonged downtime and the potential financial and reputational losses associated with service disruptions. Mitigating financial loss. Cybersecurity incidents can result in direct financial losses due to theft, ransom payments, or recovery costs. By limiting the impact, an organization can minimize the financial repercussions of an attack, preserving reputation and trust. Cyber incidents can erode an organization's reputation and trust among customers, partners, and stakeholders. By swiftly containing the damage and reducing the threat exposure, the organization demonstrates its commitment to security, helping to maintain trust and credibility, compliance and legal obligations. Many industries have strict regulatory requirements for data protection and cybersecurity. Failing to contain an incident can lead to non-compliance, potentially resulting in legal consequences and financial penalties. Preventing escalation. Some cyber incidents can escalate and lead to more significant damage. By acting swiftly to contain the threat, an organization can prevent further compromise and limit the extent of the attack. Protecting intellectual property. For research-based organizations or those dealing with proprietary technologies, containing the damage is vital in safeguarding intellectual property from theft or unauthorized access. Reducing recovery time. Swift containment of the threat reduces the time and effort required for recovery and remediation. This minimizes disruption to normal business operations and allows the organization to return to full functionality faster. Strengthening cyber resilience. Proactive containment measures enhance an organization's cyber resilience, making it better prepared to handle future threats and incidents effectively. Preventing chain reactions. In interconnected systems, one breach can lead to a chain reaction, compromising other networks or partners. By minimizing the threat exposure, the organization prevents such ripple effects. In conclusion, the motivation for an organization to contain the damage and reduce the potential threat exposure is rooted in protecting its assets, reputation, and overall stability. By prioritizing cybersecurity measures and promptly responding to incidents, organizations can bolster their resilience and minimize the impact of cyber threats on their operations and stakeholders. Describe why it is important to assess and ensure the security of the following areas after an attack has occurred. Sensitive data, hardware and software disruption to other computing resources. It is crucial to assess and ensure the security of the following areas after an attack has occurred. For the following reasons, sensitive data. Protecting sensitive data is of utmost importance after an attack, because cybercriminals often target this information. By evaluating the impact of the attack on sensitive data, organizations can determine if any data was compromised, accessed, or stolen. Taking immediate steps to secure sensitive information helps prevent further data breaches, identity theft, financial fraud, or damage to the organization's reputation. Hardware and software. After an attack, evaluating the integrity of hardware and software is necessary to identify any potential compromises or vulnerabilities that attackers may have exploited. Ensuring the security of hardware devices, servers, workstations, routers, etc., and software, operating systems, databases, third-party applications helps prevent future attacks and ensures a stable and resilient IT infrastructure. Disruption to other computing resources. Cyber attacks can have a cascading effect, causing disruptions to other computing resources beyond the initial target after an attack. It is essential to investigate and address any disruptions that occurred to other systems or services. By doing so, organizations can prevent prolonged downtime, loss of productivity, and further damage to critical business operations. In summary, assessing and securing sensitive data, hardware, software, and other computing resources after an attack is essential to prevent further damage, strengthen the organization's security posture, and safeguard against future threats. Taking prompt action and implementing necessary safeguards can help organizations recover faster and mitigate potential risks posed by cyber incidents. Progress check.
Thanks for watching. For more information, like, comment, and subscribe our channel.